in Brazil, what does it mean for Brazil? I'd like to remind everybody that I came here because of the wisdom of the legislature that passed the SAF law. And the SAF law invited foreign investment, that capital comes from out of the country and comes into the country. And that idea is not only good for Brazilian football, it's good for the Brazilian economy. So I signed a contract that said I was required to invest in the club, not just operating expenses, but make a hard investment in the club, into facilities, into players. I only had 3 players on the team when I showed up who had ever played in Serie A. So I had to build facilities with this great staff. We had to build a team. So the contract that came out of the SAF law required me to invest. And I'm investing. So when people say, well, he spent much more money, Eagle, we spent much more money than Flamengo, than Palmeiras. Of course we did, because we had to build a roster from nothing. They have mature teams that have been built up over many years. They have mature academies where players like Endrick are just growing up out of the garden, right? But we had to come into Serie A and be competitive right from the beginning. I had 4 weeks to build a roster of 27 players and had to avoid relegation. So of course, at the beginning of our project here, we're spending more than the other clubs because we had to build from nothing, and we were required under the law and the contract to do exactly what we're doing.